up next, we're going to travel to the port city of Asalouyeh. Once a sleepy town located between the Persian Gulf and the Zagros Mountains, it is now one of the world's busiest construction sites. Home to the Pars Special Energy Economic Zone, or PESEZ for short, the site was chosen for its proximity to the largest natural gas field in the entire world. The enormous gas and petrochemical complexes can be seen running along the coastline with 100-meter high flames that are even visible far out in sea. Let's join Gisu Misha Ahmadi as she takes us on the tour of a fascinating facility owned by PESEZ agency in Asalouyeh.
The glow of the white lights on the side of the road that seemed like a piece of the black desert night sky decorated with blinking stars made me forget for a second that we were driving right through the heart of one of Iran's most important development projects, the Pars Special Energy Economic Zone. Making me think how ironically the site of the closest land point to the largest natural gas field in the world couldn't be dreamier.
Over the past 10 years, 10 phases of the project have been completed, 5 of which became operational in the past 2 years. This has raised the production rate by 50%. Now we are producing 65.5 billion cubic meters of gas and 92 million barrels of condensate per year. Other than that, more than 12 phases are either open for tender or under construction. When the 28 phases are completed, Iran will become the world's second largest exporter of natural gas, with a capital return rate that stands at 44%.
This is probably what's encouraged foreign companies to put $36 billion into the Pars Special Economic Energy Zone over the past 10 years, while the private sector has invested some $1.5 billion in the past 4 years to complete 10 refineries and 7 petrochemical complexes.
آینده جسقی توی موقعیت 353 جک زدن؟ بله آیوان جک زدن موقعیت نصبشون هم الان شروع کردن.
پروژه ملیه و افتخاره برای اینکه ما تو پروژه ملی کار میکنیم.
من حدود 10 سال تو اسلیو تو تمام فاز از فاز 1 تا 17 گرفته مشغول بودم.
سخته ولی خب درآمدش خوبه.
Touring phases 9 and 10, the most recently completed refineries in Asalouyeh, gave me a clue as to how huge the scale of this project is.
There are 32-inch pipes that transfer the gas from offshore. From each of the 2 gas drilling rigs in phases 9 and 10, we receive 100 million standard cubic feet per day. The condensate and the gas are separated in the reception facility. The RVP is regulated and the condensate is prepared for export. As for the raw natural gas, the first step is to sweeten it by extracting the hydrogen sulfide. In the next steps, methane, ethane, propane, butane are separated. But one of the most important byproducts here is sulfur. After recovery and granulation, it is also prepared for either the domestic market or export.
And the central control room makes sure everything goes smoothly.
We have different levels of alarm. If anything changes from the set points, the operator follows up. As you can see, all the different parts, including the onshore reception facilities, the treatment and utility sections, and the sulfur refining facility, everything is under control.
Having explored these major industrial projects and their level of contribution to the country's economy, one may think that they've learned all there is to know about Asalouyeh. But as I came to find out, there's more to Asalouyeh than just South Pars gas field. Like many other places in Iran, it has its own historic sites. The quiet of the hills and the chirp of sparrows took me back to the old days, when nature had not yet met with the rising steel and concrete structures that have now mantled the northern coastline of the Persian Gulf, accentuating the contradiction born from human nature. Gisumish Ahmadi, reporting for Iran.